Hi, I'm Omar, and welcome to the podcast IISDians Unplugged, a show for all IISDians. Recently, I was having a conversation with fellow IISDians, and one of the alumni said, "We IISDians are like moonlight in otherwise a dark night." Well, I probably agree with him. In recent times, the conversations I've had, the stories told here, I felt we had fun, laughter, and above all, an instant connect. Tonight's episode is no different. We have three special guests who are probably one of the pioneers of the Askan Boys. No, it was not a gangster gang, but a fun ISDN gang. So let's dive in to get the insights of Adnan, Monty, and Saleh. Welcome, Adnan, Monty, and Saleh. Right? I hope I've got it correctly. So, Adnan, let's go with you first. Give us your introduction. Tell us your full name, which batch of school were you from, and whatever else you would like to add.
Alright, I'll keep it brief. I'm Adnan Mohammad Atiq. I'm from batch 2008 ISD. I've had my school journey from kindergarten till grade 12. All my life, I've been into all buildings of Indian school, I guess so. I've been into the Porta Cabins, the building near the Carton Hotel, I guess so. Then there was the girls section, the current girls section, the boys section. Except for those villas, I've been to all of the buildings.
So you're the complete package from ISD.
Maybe. I think one batch above us, the 2007 batch, also had the chance to have an experience of all the buildings. But beyond us, I think we were the last batch. We were in the Porta Cabins, I believe, 2008. So
let's have your introduction, Monty.
The name is Monty Saleh.
Is it? I presume I was told that your name is Monty.
Known as Monty by my friends, and that became wildfire in school to a point where even teachers were calling me Monty. So that's how it is. How has it been? And I think more people know me as Monty than Muntasir.
Well, at least I did, and now I know that you're Muntasir, but I'll continue calling you Monty, and if you don't mind that.
Absolutely, that's okay.
So give me, which batch are you from?
I'm also from 2000. We are all from 2008 batch. Okay, and as Adnan has told, that we have seen the whole complete evolution of ISD to its latest iteration. So it's been fun. It's been nice, and memories are there. But yeah, that's it, and that's how we are doing there.
And we're reliving those memories today. Saleh, give us what your full name.
The name is Saleh Salim Jaidi, and I'm from same 2008 batch as Adnan and Monty. And I have seen my fair share of the evolution of the school as well. And that's it, reliving the nostalgia and here.
I cannot hold myself from asking you. The length of your hair, mashallah, is pretty big. Generally, all of us and our first guest on the show had a problem of no hair on his head. And that's presumably the problem with most people. That is our ultimate destination. How do you manage to stay on this destination?
I would say at first that my hair are starting to fall, but Alhamdulillah, I'm blessed with hair. And maybe like 6-7 years past, I had a problem with dealing small hair. ये style रखूं, वो style रखूं, and I'm very particular about it.
चमेली का तेल लगाया कभी?
यार सब तेल लगाया मैंने. Tail, gel, everything. I guess I've messed with my hair a lot also when they were small. And after that, I was like, no, you know what? I'm just going to leave them as they are.
Well, I hope and pray they stay with you, because this is something great for all of us, and we all know with our receding hairlines.
Yes. Oh, there are some actual products that goes into those hair. He's being modest.
Is it? We will come back to that. Monty, we need insights on that.
Oh.
So, Adnan, coming back to you. Could you tell us where do you work?
I'm working at Expertise Company. I've been working them for past 3 years. I'm working there as a project controller and commercial management. I started the department over there for them. They were in need of this area. They wanted to control and monitor all their projects and have someone understanding of the commercial issues that they were facing at that point of time. And apart from that, the company they've been growing exponentially for the past 3 years that I've seen, and in the past also they've been growing. They're quite diverse. Like if you're working at Expertise, you get a flavor of all sorts of industries and nature of business. Like they're extremely diverse. There are business units that are not even linked to any other unit as well. They have 13 different business units. Some of them are collaborating with each other, and it's a very well-known Indian company established in Jubail. They're into the petrochemical industry, they're into oil and gas, they're into construction, they're into a lot of industrial services, very core industrial services that are exclusively with the company. They're into manufacturing as well. So there's too much. If you are at the corporate, you get a sense and flavor of all sort of industries over there, and they're growing well and allowing me to grow with them as well. So hoping best for myself and for them as well.
Well, I agree with you because I looked up your company on the internet, and coincidentally, the company actually started in 2008, the same batch you guys belong to. So quite a coincidence that you actually worked in the company which started as the same batch as you left school in 2008.
Yeah.
In fact, I read there are 10,000 plus workers over there.
16,000 to be precise.
Wow, that's a big number.
Yes.
And from all nationalities, like you
From
said.
all nationalities, there's a huge mix from different trades, from management to the last level of workers. There's a big mix of employees. Like if you go down there, they have 5 camps full of different categories of manpower, skilled, unskilled, other trades. There's just lots and lots of them. Apart from these manpower that I'm talking about, there's a back office in India as well that is supporting and helping in other support services too. And apparently there's also a huge number of staff over there. So and they're growing pretty much fast. Like
Nice.
if I go down to my HR, there's always recruitment ongoing every point of time, and not just for managers. They're even appointing senior managers or division managers or consultants. They're just expanding. They're going in a very calculated way, and mashallah, they're successful in every step that they're taking.
So it's they're recruiting, so people listening can apply them.
For sure, anytime, directly or through me, I'll surely help them.
So dear viewers, remember the name Adnan
Yes.
at Expertise. So continue, you mentioned that the owners are Indians.
yes.
Would you like to mention his name?
They're brothers all together. Mr. Ashif, he's the CEO and president of the company. Then we have vice presidents, Mr. Sheikh, vice president of HR. We have Mr. Ashfaq, who is vice president of operations. We have Mr. Ashraf, vice president for service divisions. And then we have Mr. Rahim, who is vice president for the back office. And they started the company with small operations, expanded, diversified, brought in resources, and here they are today.
Glad to hear that Indian company doing so well. Monty, what about you? Where do you work?
So I work in a company called Jumeirah Middle East Trading. We are a HP Gold partner, Hewlett Packard. So we trade in all kinds of consumables for HP, be it laptops or toners and cartridges, and we are doing well. And that's basically we cater to the end user and markets. If people are living in Khobar Dammam will know Dosari market or the market in Dammam, the Dammam market. We are supplying their material,
Nice.
and it's all consumables.
And how long have you been in the company?
I've been here for around 5 years.
Nice, quite
Yes,
a big time.
yeah, it's quite a big time.
Half a decade.
Yes, almost half a decade. Started in 2018, 19, went through COVID in that company, and even came out on the other side and did well.
Nice. Saleh, what about you?
We run an establishment called the Diverse Guide Trading Establishment, and we deal with auto parts for GM and Chevrolet car.
Nice.
Yeah, so we've been, my father has been in this business for around 30 years since he's been in Saudi, and recently I joined him as well since 10 years, and I've been working with him.
Nice, 10 years, a decade.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time working.
Yeah.
Good to hear that. You said GMC and Chevrolet.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. You know, in my childhood days, I remember seeing GMC Suburban,
Yes.
and quite recently I saw Chevrolet Suburban. When did this transformation happen? Do you know that?
No, GMC and Chevrolet both have their own version of suburban cars. What's same for GMC Yukon is same for Chevrolet Tahoe.
Alright.
And suburban has been their only line which has been come in both GMC and Chevrolet.
Nice to know this, because I wanted that this was a back of my mind for quite some time. Thank you for clearing that. So you guys are friends, right?
Yeah.
You know each other in school. किसने किसको सबसे ज़्यादा पीटा है?
Oh, we have really honestly bullied Adnan a lot. Not him though, but me and some other friends of Askan Boys, maybe people know us.
We'll come to that Askanian boys story. We will hold that thought there, but we'll continue. भाई क्यों मारा बेचारे बच्चों को? शरीफ लग रहा है.
That's why. Oh, you just
दुनिया नहीं है.
No. He was just too good for this world. We didn't like that.
Too good for this
He
world.
was just too good. Too goody boy.
That sounds really evil. Too good for
It
this world.
is. It is kinda.
So, which part of India are you from, Adnan?
I am from UP.
यार तो एक रामपुरी निकाल लेते हैं ना.
यार
कैसे रह गया पीछे?
बस अभी आप बताओ, मंगवा देंगे.
बहुत देर हो गई.
अब तो नहीं रहा.
तो पिट चुके हो तो.
अब तो हो चुका है.
Monty, where are you from?
I'm from Hyderabad.
What about you, Salai?
Same Hyderabad.
Oh, both of you from Hyderabad.
Yes.
Which part of Hyderabad?
There's a place called Barkas in Hyderabad. I don't know if you know.
No, the only place I know is Charminar.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
And that's
Yeah, sure.
that's something which
I thought you would say Paradise ki biryani,
At
but
least
no,
you know
I don't-
habits.
yes, I would.
I'm close to
because
that.
I was there for a one day conference over there, and everybody told me, "भाई आपको कहीं जाना है चारमीनार जाइए देखने के लिए." So that's I think something related to
Authentic Hyderabadi experience.
nice. So how was school? How about you, Adnan? How was school?
School.
You remember your first friend you made in school?
First friend in school. Yeah, I do have mates from my KG still in Saudi. We're in touch. But if you talk about the first friend, I guess there was a friend named Muhammad. We both sat close to each other, and as a kindergarten student, you tend to just socialize with the person sitting next to you. You don't socialize with people from the other classroom. So yeah, I guess there was a friend named Mohammed. He did leave our school by grade 4 or so. I'm not much in touch with him. Yeah.
All right, long lost friend. Hope he listens to this podcast, or maybe he might just find
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
Monty, what about you? Do you remember the first teacher who beat you up?
Oh, I think all teachers beat me.
The first one. I'm sure all beat you.
Wow.
But the first
teacher.
one.
See, I remember the brutal beating, so I don't know if it will be the first one.
All right, the brutal one.
Oh, I had one teacher, I think back in 7th, 8th, even Adnan knows this, I guess. She used to pinch. And she used to pinch so hard.
Do you remember why were you pinched?
I was a weak student. I was a
कोई
weak student.
बदमाशी कर रहे थे तुम लग रहा था.
Yeah, badmashi and basically not listening to her, and I don't know, I feel like she had it out for me at that time. I don't know what it was. She pinched me so hard, I had marks all over my arms.
Oh, that was really, really brutal.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you remember the first games period you had?
I wouldn't say the first, but most of our games period were for me football or volleyball, and games period was such a thing for the whole week. We wait for that one period, and you let it out. At times when we used to bunk classes, we used to note down the sports period of the classes who had, so we can join them. So that was one thing we would look for also.
So yeah, bunking class started early to go to the
Sports,
games
I think
period.
so.
Huh?
I remember one of the days, like probably it was 11th. We both were in the same class, and he was in a different class. We knew
For
when
clarity,
his
we are
games
commerce
period
students, he's a science student.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
So we knew when his games period was, and we made the teacher kick us out of the class, and we went and joined his games period to play with them.
वो कौन सी teacher थी?
Can I name them?
Of course you can. I'm sure they will not mind. We have passed that thing now.
Yeah.
I'm sure
And
teachers
just
will
to
think.
add on, Tufail sir was expecting these guys are standing outside. I punished them. We were not outside. We were outside.
So when you came back, what did you tell sir? Sir, we went to the washroom, or was it?
No, it was break time after that,
Yeah.
so he didn't
The
expect
timing
us
was perfect.
to be
Right.
out there.
So as soon as the bell rang and you.
Yeah,
not
he
there.
wouldn't
Yeah.
expect us to be there.
Nice, good memories. तो मारपीट पे कंटिन्यू करते हैं. साले, you tell me किसको पहली बार पीटा था तुमने?
यार मैंने तो पीटा नहीं हूँ किसी को, लेकिन टीचर से खाया हूँ बहुत।
टीचर्स तो I'm sure हम सबने खाई है, लेकिन मारा पीटी कभी नहीं करी स्कूल में।
यार नहीं, मैं नहीं करी. As people say, as wild I look, but I don't think so. I'm a wild person.
If I may add, he's a pacifist to the heart. Just you can't piss him off.
Oh, that's a wonderful trait.
Yes.
Maybe.
It is. I'm sure your wife will be happy about that. Because that is one war we can't win.
Yeah.
What about you, Monty? किसको मारा था पहली बार?
Oh my God. पहली बार? पहली बार I can't really remember. I had this one really, again, it's an old memory, I think 5th or 6th. There was one guy who was just making fun of me all the time. And I remember taking a pen and stabbing him on the shoulder.
Yeah, you
I had
a
some
violent
problems.
streak.
I had some issues. And I think even Akhtar, who was in the previous podcast, I told him when I met him recently, have you seen him now? He's built up.
Yes.
He can beat anyone.
Oh, yes.
But back in school, I used to really bully him. I used to really beat him up. So Akhtar used to get a lot from me, way lot from me, and the poor guy, he was always like, sometimes he took it in fun, sometimes not. But it didn't matter. I used to
I'm sure now he would mind.
Now when we meet, it's just fond memories.
Good to hear that. So what is this Askan gang or Askan Boys story?
Well, Akan Boys.
Akan Boys actually it starts with me. I think I'm the oldest person in Askan.
I was
probably
in 94 and you are
94. Okay, he's more senior to me. I came in 96. However, we both met each other probably in 97.
Yeah.
So it was me, and there's one more Askan Boys old member, Amin. He's from 2007 batch. We both are just neighbors, and initially it was just the two of us. Then we had another common friend who was also from 2007 batch, Ahmad Khan. He was also a family friend, and we used to meet him quite often. He was friends with Monty, and that's how we expanded our group. We were 4, and then we had a huge amount of Pakistani friends as well in Askan, and a few seniors, like 4 years or 5 years Indian school seniors. Living in Askan, so we used to play football, cricket very frequently, and other things, like even after games, like we are just having our own conversations, bully each other, having fun at someone's
part
place.
of this gang.
He was the latecomer.
Is a latecomer, but when Farhan came, the dynamics changed.
How did it change?
I don't know if it's podcast healthy, but very
We'll keep it discreet.
We'll keep it discreet. So Farhan and Amin are very close friends together, and I know Farhan since we were kids.
Right.
So Farhan is, you can say, basically you ask me, Monty, how does Monty come? Farhan is like, this guy is Monty, why are you calling him anything else?
So Farhan is a guy who leaked this out.
Yeah.
Monty to the whole school.
Yeah, Monty. School wise, yes. Even you can say everyone just started picking up on Monty from 8th class or something.
So your gang became wild once Farhan Mirza was added.
On another level. Then we really had, because that's the age, right? 9th and 10th. So you can say we had the Pakistani friends. Now it's India versus Pakistan.
Oh,
we are
nice.
having matches. Pakistan team versus Indian team. Cricket, they used to beat us. But football, we used to beat them.
Nice. Well, I suppose even till date, Pakistani football team is not the greatest. Yeah. An Indian team has made quite immenses in their talent. Good to hear about. So tell us more. Some interesting
But the
story.
Askan group did not stop here. There was an extension to Askan group as well. Saleh, he was part of Askan group.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very close friend of us from probably 8th grade. 8th grade onwards. So we after school we used to go around to his place, or he used to come around Askan. That was very frequent.
So he stayed out of Askan,
but he stayed in Dammam.
Yeah,
Honorary Dammam.
So he was an add-on, huh?
Yeah.
Me
and there was Nawaz.
Nawaz.
They both stayed quite nearby, and they used to come to Askan, or we used to go to their place. So it was just like on almost all weekends we are together. Even when we were small, like when kids did not get a chance to even go out, we had too much of liberty from our parents. Like in Askan, we had liberty from quite young age.
Yeah, so this is a time before phones and cell phones or anything. So when you're out, you're out. And these guys used to hitch a taxi all the way from their side in Dammam.
I remember me and Nawaz used to walk separate lengths to meet at a common point, and then me and Nawaz used to take a taxi and go to Askan, and then all of us used to take a taxi and go Khobar Corniche, and these all
तो मिल के क्या एक बदमाशी करी, ऐसी कोई बदमाशी याद है जो करी हो जो बाद में खूब मार पड़ी अब अम्मा अब्बा से?
पहले तो लेट आना तो आई गेस
तो स्टैंडर्ड था,
कॉमन है। हाँ, लेट आने पे तो पड़ती रहती है। मैं वाटर बॉटल्स बहुत घुमाता था, मुझे वो याद है। उसके लिए बहुत पड़ी है मुझे। वाटर बॉटल्स बहुत घुमाता था। I don't know what I had this thing with water bottles. I used to lose them a lot.
Right. So what about football rivalry? How was football rivalry in school? Did you play football in school?
We did play. Actually, we played more in Askan. Like as he mentioned, that there was this India-Pakistan thing.
Okay.
It was so strong. Like there was a summer break, I remember. None of us traveled to India. We all were there in Askan. And during that summer break, every single day, I believe our summer break was 42 or 45 days long back then in our period. And every single day, there was like 3:30, every single one of us was on the ground without a phone call, without any coordination, nobody's late, everyone is on the field.
Nice.
We used to play very seriously. And there we had specific positions, like front was with Farhan, Amin and Ahmad, they were front. We had seniors with us. There was Yaqub, Ishaq, and we had Adil. They all were mid and front. The defense, it was me and Monty. We had goalkeeper, there was another senior person, Mazin, with us. His brother was also there with us. So this was our side of the team, and we were very young in front of the Pakistani players. They were quite big. They had
more big, or they were very big.
They were big, and they had better strength than us. Of course, we were
kids.
We were in 8th or 9th probably. They had more strength than us. They could run faster, but we had chemistry.
Nice. So football, you guys did well.
I have a story of football of Adnan. If Adnan also remembers, this is in 12th class. Adnan has a medal for football. But Adnan, do you remember how do you have that medal?
I have a medal. There was a tournament. I did not play at all, and my team just won. So on the medal distribution day
for Diamond team, he was like, Adnan is like, can I play? He's like, okay, he's just easygoing guy. So he was like, but we didn't put his name down in the official team.
Right.
We had someone else's name. I don't remember his name. But he got the certificate and he's like, where's my medal? I don't know, man, we didn't get your medal or something, it's lost or something. We gave that medal to him.
So your friend actually helped you to get a medal.
Yeah.
And this guy Naeem is also a latecomer in Askan. He
Yes.
joined us probably by 10th.
Yeah, by 10th.
In 10th or 11th, there were two brothers, Naeem and Salim. They were.
I'm sure our batch knows them very well.
They both were in the same batch, and they came to Askan probably 10th grade or 11th grade. So they were also part of Akan Boys.
Nice. तो उस medal के बाद कितने medal मिले ये बताओ?
That was great. Well done with the medals.
भैया
No more
college गए थे,
sports.
college नहीं गए थे?
College गए मगर sports नहीं खेले.
और वो एक फकत medal आपको मिला है जो आप जिंदगी भर चेरिश करेंगे.
No. I had many independent athletic back in the primary grades, maybe the 100 meter, the 200 meters, and there. But thereafter I don't remember.
100 meter, 100 and 200 meters.
Yes, I do remember. Maybe a bronze in 200, and in the lower grades you're just competing your own section grade. Your own section, in fact, not the whole grade. So yeah, I did a few medals in very early stages, not later.
But
And I was not much active.
वो एक gold medal ही सबसे अच्छा सबसे खास था ना कि बिना कुछ करे.
It was special because it was Akan Boys and 12th. So
And yeah, you're asking me a medal that I got after that. Yeah, we did marathons. There were marathons in Khobar Corniche and Dammam Corniche, 5 kilometer marathon.
Nice.
So once you complete, you get a medal.
So
yeah, there are three.
या वहाँ पे कोई और था?
There were three. There are 3 medals. We both did it together.
obviously.
वहाँ भी help ली है ना, पूरा नहीं करा खुद से.
We did it together. One race I remember we did it completely together, and the other 2 I think we just had their independent time. Like I believe sometimes he's farther away, I'm behind, and we just cap it.
So now, Salai, tell me something about Monty, something from school you remember which you burst you into laughing. Any memory like that?
Specifically Monty, yeah, I would say he was a character in school. We used to have fun with him and the group. I would say as general. Whenever we used to be together, it was just एक दूसरे की लेना या यहाँ चलो वहाँ चलो and then वहाँ जाके एक दूसरे की लेना. That's all we did. So
so you really liked each other and you really made fun of each other.
Yes,
just to be clear for the viewers, लेना का मतलब ये कि we are not trying to go any other track.
Nah, I'm sure our all IISDians know what you're talking about.
Very PG-13.
Nice to hear that. Nice. So tell me, with this transformation you had amongst different buildings, how often did you go to the girls section?
Okay.
I went daily because I was supposed to pick the girls. We had tied up.
शुरू कर दी थी?
No, they used to. My father and there's another uncle. We were together. My father dropped my siblings and their kids, and the uncle picked up. So I used to go to girls section
He was
daily.
lucky in that way.
So the uncle here, he really loved that uncle then, huh?
That's just my side of the story. Nothing more to. But the uncle was always there to supervise. So nothing more to it.
Good. So it's PG friendly. What about you, Monty?
What I remember is as soon as the last bell rang, we used to run to the middle section. Our buses were waiting. We used to go from buses. But we had that 10-minute, 15-minute period where we used to run to the girls' side, just stand there like idiots, and then run back. And then we used to see, okay, this bus is going, that means the next bus or the bus after is us, then run back all the way there. So that was basically our experience of just going, watching, looking and coming back.
What about you, Salai?
Well, same as Adnan was lucky. We weren't the bus guys weren't lucky because we used to. That's all the time we used to get 10 minutes, go to the middle gate, and be back before the buses go. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Just for the viewers that they don't take anything wrong out of this, the fact that we were the boys section, the girls section, and this was our way of just trying to exhibit that we were boys.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's
All in a healthy way.
Absolutely.
Adnan maybe doesn't know this, but Adnan was actually a bit popular after 10th, 11th on the girls' side. But we, as being very good friends, never told him that. Never let him knew that they were girls. They were girls interested.
भाई वाली कहावत है ना कि भाई अब अपने कल्याण नहीं हो रहा तो किसी और का कैसे कल्याण होने दे हैं?
Exactly.
Nice. That shows how good friends you guys were.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, what about lows in your friendship? Ever had any lows? Monty, what about you? Any lows in your friendship?
I don't think so. And I think the reason for that is, at least I feel myself very blessed with friends. I have a different equation because I can call him my best friend, I can call him my best friend. I can call each of the Askan boys my best friend. And that's very rare.
I'll tell you a narration. I recently heard Sohail Khan telling in one of the podcasts that me and Salman Khan and Arwaz Khan are not brothers, we are sisters. So are you that kind of relationship? Are you guys are sisters?
Soul sisters, you can say.
soul sisters, yeah.
So for me, like even Adnan, like we are now meeting after maybe a couple of months. It's been months. But it's just like continuing a conversation with him. There is no full stops or there is no gaps so long that we meet and it's like, yaar, kahan chala gaya tu, yaar, kahan hai? It's
But
not
even if
like
we
that.
don't meet, like
Yeah.
this social media to catch up every single
We
day,
have
every
groups.
moment. Like
What about
just having a good lunch and sharing it?
So as you say about social media, I hope you're following us for the 29th of November.
Of course.
Excited.
How excited? Sorry, how excited are you?
I'm very excited about Anna especially, and it'll be amazing. I'm counting days now.
Well, have you heard that we will have another segment in the show where a stand-up comedian might come in?
Yes, I have been heard rumors about.
They're not
it,
rumors, they're true,
Great.
but we're not letting it out yet.
Absolutely.
So are you excited about it?
Oh yeah. Oh, why not?
Who is your favorite stand-up comedian?
There are many actually. Zakir Khan.
Oh yeah, he's good. He's good.
And Tanmay Bhatt.
Kenny is very good.
Kenny Sebastian is good. Yeah. These
You know, when I was growing up, I would watch a lot of Russell Peters.
Yeah, that's probably one of the first.
Yeah, he was the
comedian
pioneer
that we
of stand-up.
was.
And he connected with us because he was Indian American and
absolutely.
had those Indian jokes.
He had those racist jokes.
in hindsight, not that funny, but when you were younger,
Well, it was good fun.
Comedy
growing up.
selective, yeah.
So, what about you? The excitement about 29th. What do you look forward to? I know Anna is coming, and that is something we're all looking forward to. But what is something else you would you think about that you look forward to?
This is an event. It's a grand event. First of all, like we recently had a reunion a few months back, and it had a good feeling. After the event, we got to meet a few friends. Like you don't even talk, but when you meet, we collected back moments like, तू 7th class में था साथ में, याद है अब कितना change हो गया है, this that.
Back to college.
There was too much of moments to share and talk with everyone. So this is even a larger event, and apart from being a larger event, we have special guests as well.
Yes.
As mentioned, Anna is coming in, and there's a stand-up comedy. I've not seen any stand-up show so far. It will be my first time, so yes, I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Monty, will you bring at least 20 people with you?
You can count me as 19, so I have another one. So that's no issues.
I like that.
20 tickets are done from me.
Perfect. So yeah, you'll have to take 20 tickets though.
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's go to a different round now. Let's do something different now. Let's have a rapid fire round. Let's ask you some word, and I want you to narrate the first memory which comes to your mind. Are you ready for this?
Sure.
Can we start? All right. We'll start with you, Saleh, first. Red and white uniform.
Red and white uniform. 1 year only because I started with UKG, so no memories of it. But yeah, I know what's it for.
Right. All right. What about you, Monty? Babu ice cream.
Oh my god.
First memory. First memory. Rapid. Let's go rapid.
I'll tell you the only memories. My shirts, stain of Babu ice cream, my mother angry. That's it.
And that's every single day.
And every single day.
He had
in
orange. He had orange, or he had.
No, I think first break,
Yeah.
the shirts are gone.
Okay, right. That's a nice thing. A lot of detergent wasted on your shirts.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Adnan, for you, get ready for the morning assembly.
Get ready for the morning assembly. Oh no, that's not. I was late actually.
That's the memory you
I
came
was
with.
He was late,
actually.
and I used to try to skip it, either hide in washrooms or hide somewhere and just try to.
I remember being punished and standing at the back of the MP hall for not coming on time. Very often.
All right. I'll come back to you again, Monty. Second break.
Second break was our break for just chatting up. The first break was for football games. The second one, what's happening? What are we going to do this weekend or something?
No eating?
No, now you're offending me. The Babu ice cream does not happen.
By the way, he ate my lunch box very
So
frequently.
he made sure that your mom was happy
Yeah.
at home
Yeah.
by finishing your
Yeah.
lunch.
Absolutely.
You've been a good friend.
Absolutely.
Right, Saleh, I'll ask you. First day after summer break.
First day after summer break. Oh, I guess first day after summer break was only the time we used to become bunch of girls all of a sudden. Itni gossip and like so first day
You
of summer break
separated your
was
sisters, so that was where the sisters came out.
yeah.
All right, I'll come to you, Adnan, again. Breakdance.
Breakdance, Saleh.
B-boy.
Saleh, what is this breakdance story?
Well, I tried for a few times. Couldn't be good at it, but yeah.
Right. So you tried, but you're
I
not
tried.
trying again? No, I mean,
No.
only recently?
No.
Maybe at the event?
No, I
No,
don't
not
think
at all?
so. No.
All right, okay. So, Monty, cat shoes.
Oh, cat shoes. Oh, heavy shoes. Really had them for a couple of years. Never wore them after that.
Right.
I don't know.
You didn't try playing football with because our batch did try and we used to kick the ball far
Yeah,
away.
that used to be a trick that people used to wear
Yes.
cat shoes, and the other team used to be angry, like you're going to kick me with that.
By the way, playing football with him, and if he's the goalkeeper, he used to just kick, not passes. The ball straight went to the other goal post, and he's like, "Come on, give it to us."
Okay, all right. The last one now. Maze restaurant. Who wants to take this?
May's restaurant after the school. We used to go there a lot. Have the zaatar.
Maize
things.
and Nuria.
Yeah.
Maze
Bunk,
and Nuria, yeah.
Yes.
bunk and
Monty,
go there.
your one dish which you liked from Maze.
Juban. The Juban is my thing. Absolutely cheese, Juban.
Nice.
Still.
Thank you very much for coming here, and it was a pleasure to listen to your stories. It was nice to know how different batches have gone about different things in school, how you guys became Akan Boys. So all the very best. Dear viewers, this chat was amazing. And we again say the same point that friendship is something to cherish. And on tonight's podcast, we had three sisters who shared their insights of all the details they did back in school. Till we meet again on a brand new episode, it's Omar saying Shab Bakhair.